All right. Good morning, Summit Academy students. It is Monday, May 4th, 9:59 a.m., so I'm a minute early today. So we're about to start Spanish for today. For those Star Wars nerds out there, May the 4th be with you. I'm not Star Wars. I've never seen Star Wars. And people judge me on that all the time, but I've never seen them. But happy May 4th to you. New month. New topic we're going to start today. I want to let you know that I got all of your work that you turned in from the first batch of Blizzard bags. I went in last week and I picked those Blizzard bags out, the folders up, and I got all of you that did work and turned work in. I got it. I've been looking through it, and I realized some of you actually were ahead of the game and did some stuff that we haven't covered yet. So like some of you did this sheet and turned it in already. So if we do this sheet, you're not going to have it, but you already done it. So we're actually going to talk about that topic today. And so if it didn't make sense to you back then, hopefully this will help. But so yeah, I've been looking through your Blizzard bags. It's nice to see that a lot of you have been, keeping up and doing a lot of the work with me. And it's reassuring to know that you guys are still into it and still wanting to learn Spanish. So I know it's not the best quality of instruction right now, but if you keep working hard and I keep working hard, we're gonna make it work. So. It is officially 10 o'clock, so we are going to wait about another minute or two to see if anybody else joins live. Hope everybody enjoyed the weekend. Yesterday was beautiful weather outside. I walked about 3.5 miles with my dog total, not all at once, but total. And it was a beautiful day. This morning it was kind of chilly out, but I think it's supposed to be a nice day too. At least stay dry. So hope you guys are staying healthy. Hope you guys are enjoying your time at home with your families. Hopefully not going too stir crazy. So about 30 more seconds and we'll get started today. For those of you watching at a later time, I apologize for the slow starts, but I want to make sure everyone gets here. Hey, Chloe, welcome. It's nice to see you on here live. So yeah, I haven't really looked closely at the Blizzard bags, but I've looked through them, and I'm really proud of the work that you guys have done. Those of you who did work and turned in work. So, some kid 8, how you doing? Who is some kid 8? Just so I know who we're talking to. Some kid 8 has been in the chat before. Maybe not. It sounds familiar. Oh, good. Glad you're getting working. Elijah, yes, I remember you being here before. So we got Elijah, we got Chloe. We'll get started. I wanted to start with the dates because we are in a new month. When we're in a new month, I'd like to make sure that we know how to say the month, right? So I have the blanks that I used to write on the board, right? Brianna, welcome. So hoy es today is the 4th, I said, right? So the number for 4, you should know it. Go ahead and say it aloud if you know it. Hoy es I'll write it in here. Number 4 is the word cuatro. Cuatro, okay? Hi, Raquel. So hoy es el 4 de our new month. Chloe, you're close. Cinco is 5, right? Cuatro is 4. So hoy es el 4 of May. Now, May is a new month. It looks like mayo, like what you put in your sandwiches, mayo, but it's actually pronounced mayo, right? So please don't say it's el cinco or the 4 de Mayo, which is, it's funny because tomorrow is the Cinco. Tomorrow is the Cinco de Mayo, right? Everyone knows Cinco de Mayo. As we celebrate that more in America than they do in Mexico, but it's a Mexican holiday. But today is the 4 de Mayo, right? The 4th of May. Not Mayo, right? And then the year we should know by now. We've been in it for 5 months now, or 4 months now. So the year is 2020, right? So the year 2002 is the word dos. The word for 1,000 is, if you know it, say it, type it. The word for 1,000 is mil, M-I-L, right? Dos mil means 2,000. And then the word for 20, we should know, is veinte. Veinte, the V, right? Now, I'm writing in all caps just so it's easy for you guys to hopefully see it on the webcam, but, doesn't mean it's right. But dos mil veinte. Good, Chloe. So we got Hoy es el, hopefully you can see it because of the glare of the windows. Hoy es el 4 de mayo 2020. Now, we're not going to do the days of the week today because I realized that since we have our live streams on the same days every week, every Monday and Wednesday, we're always saying the same days, right? We're always saying that today is Monday, tomorrow's Tuesday, yesterday was Sunday. We haven't really touched on all the days in a long time. So what I want to do today is make a review of all 7 days of the week, all right? Because it's probably been a while. There's probably someone here that we've forgotten, okay? So Monday, hoy, right? Today is Monday. Hoy, Monday is lunes, all right? Lunes is Monday. Now remember, in Spanish, you don't capitalize these. You don't have to capitalize the days of the week. So I'm writing all caps just so hopefully it shows up better on this webcam. But keep in mind that normally you don't capitalize the first letter like we do in English. So Monday is lunes, right? Tuesday, if you say it, if you know, feel free to say it or guess. All right. Tuesday is martes. Martes. So we got lunes is Monday, martes is Tuesday, Wednesday is it's a long word in English. It's also a long word in Spanish. Wednesday is the long word. This was Blake's favorite word if you were in class with Blake. All right. Miércoles. All right. Wednesday is miércoles. You can see the accent on the E. Miércoles. All right. So miércoles is Wednesday. So we got lunes, martes, miércoles, right? Thursday starts with a J, an H sound. So much for my caps. I went back to lowercase. I don't know why. All right. Thursday is jueves. Jueves. Okay. Jueves is Thursday. So like I said, these you should probably know, but if not, I know it's been a while. We haven't reviewed them all. Lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves. Friday starts with a V. Friday was viernes. Viernes is Friday. Now, I understand a lot of these can be confusing because they all end with ES, right? Lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes. So the next two, the weekend days, are different. They're going to end with an O, all right? Saturday is going to be sábado, right? Sábado. Sábado is Saturday. Notice the accent on the A. So it's not sábado. It's not sábado. It's sábado, right? That accent just tells you where to put your emphasis in your voice. So sábado is Saturday. And then finally, Sunday. Sunday is domingo. Domingo. All right. So that's a nice review of all of our days of the week. It's been a while since we've touched on some of these. We haven't talked about sábado in months because we don't have school on Friday, right? We can't say tomorrow is sábado because we're never having classes on Friday anymore. So the full days of the week: lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado, y domingo. All right, so keep that in mind. You don't have to write these down or anything. You'll try to have them still in your brain though. Okay. I figured it'd be a good review instead of just saying the same old days of the week that we always say. All right. So when we had class last Wednesday, we did was listen and write. Right. If you were here for that live, I know Malachi, you did it with us live. In fact, I got the picture of the email you sent me. The picture. You did really good. I was really happy to see it. So yeah, last Wednesday we did listen and write. We only got through 3 sentences instead of the 4. But if you haven't seen that yet, go back, watch that video. You can still do it. You can still watch it. And the good thing about doing it now is if you can go back and watch it and pause it and rewind it and hear me say it over and over again if you really wanted to. But if you were doing it live, if we were doing it in class, you wouldn't have had that option. But so if you haven't done it yet and you're watching this now, you can go back and redo it. Okay, you have until the end of the year to get all this stuff done. So I wouldn't procrastinate. I wouldn't push it to the last minute. Try to keep up with it, week by week. So what I do want to talk about today, I want you to go into your Blizzard bag and find this page. All right, it's from the new Blizzard bag. You should all have it. Has a little picture of a calendar at the top with a guy with a pencil, a hand and a pencil. It says ear plus a plus infinitive. So see if you can find this paper in your Blizzard bag. We're gonna fill this in together. This is mainly gonna be like a notes page. that we're going to fill in the blanks, telling you how to use this and what it's used for. This is one of the best shortcuts or cheats in Spanish, if you ask me, in my opinion. This is a way that you can talk about the future without having to learn a new verb tense, without having to learn how to conjugate in the future tense. This is like a shortcut. This is like a cheat to talk about the future without having to learn a new verb tense. Okay, because you're not learning anything new today. We're just going to be talking about stuff that you've already used that you can now use in a certain way to talk about the future. All right. I do recommend, there's a video. I'm all about Senior Jordan, but this is not a Senior Jordan video. He has videos on this stuff. If you want to go and find Senior Jordan's videos on this topic, you can. He's very good. I love him. But there's a YouTube channel called I think it's called The Spanish Dude. The Spanish Dude. Called. All right. You find The Spanish Dude on YouTube. All right. And type in, like, the title of this page says ear plus a plus infinitive. If you type this in, along with The Spanish Dude, he has a great video of kind of explaining what we're doing today, okay? So if what we do today is confusing, his video might help, all right? I wish I had a way to share my screen with you guys so I could watch it with you guys right now, but those of you who've been here with me since day one know that my computer is so old, I can't share my screen. Like, I've tried using the same program that Mr. Fitzpatrick uses, and my computer just won't let me download it because it's too old. So I wish I could share with you and watch with you now, but once again, I'm pretty sure his name is The Spanish Dude. And it's great because he is an American and Spanish is not his first language, kind of like me, where he learned Spanish through school. So he understands what it's like to learn Spanish, The Spanish Dude. Let me see, make sure I'm telling you the right thing. Yeah, The Spanish Dude is the name of the channel, all right? So if you ever want to look up some Spanish topics and you don't like Senor Jordan, use The Spanish Dude. I like him a lot. All right. So hopefully you found this paper by now. All right. I'm going to walk through this with you. We're going to fill in those blanks. This is more like a note-taking page. It's not really like we're not going to grade this, but this is just a way to take notes on this new way of saying ear, using the verb ear, right, to go. All right. So from the top down, Malachi, glad you're here. It says, in Spanish, there are two ways to talk about your future plans. Okay. The first way is to use the blank tense. Now, what you're going to write there is the word future. All right, the future tense. So F-U-T-U-R-E, future. All right, can you see that? In that first blank, just put future. So there are two ways in Spanish to talk about what you're going to do in the future. The first way is to use of the future tense, which we'll learn later. So we're not going to learn that today. The future tense is a way to say, like, I will do something I will do in the future. We're not going to learn that today, but that's one way you can talk about the future. All right. So make sure you write F-U-T-U-R-E in that first blank, future. The second way is like saying, like you wouldn't say I'm going to do something. How many of you say I'm going to do this, right? I'm going to do that. Really, the word is going to, but no one says I'm going to do something. You say I'm going to do something, right? So the second way is like saying gonna. So what I want you to write in that second blank is gonna do something. All right, see if you can read my handwriting. Gonna do something. So maybe better if I type this into the chat too, so you can just peek down there instead of me holding this up. Okay, so first blank, I'll type this here. So the first blank, I want you to type future, or not type, but write, second blank, you can write gonna do something. All right, so if you think about it in English, we do the same thing. If I say I'm gonna teach you Spanish, right? That technically is me saying something that I'm gonna do in the future without having to say I will teach you Spanish. I'm saying I'm gonna teach you Spanish, right? And it's just a second way of saying what you're planning on doing in the future. Okay. So if you need to see that again on my paper, you can let me know, or you can just type in see what I typed here. The first blank, you're going to fill in with the word future. The second blank, you're going to fill in going to do something. All right. Because that's what we're going to do today. We're going to learn how to say that you're going to do something in Spanish. All right. So the next blank says the format is, okay, in the next blank, you're going to write ear, I-R, right? Ear. Can you see that? Yeah. And it says conjugated because you're not going to leave it here. You're going to say who is going to, right? Voi, vas, va, blah, blah, blah. So we're going to do that in a minute. But the format is ir, conjugated, plus, after the plus, you're going to put the letter a. Okay. What does a mean again? What is a? A means that you're going to, right? A just means to. And then the last blank, you're going to write the word infinitive. And that's probably a blast from the past because you all know that word, but it's been months since you probably thought about it. All right, infinitive. So copy that word there. So the format for using to say I'm going to do something is ir, right here, ir, plus a, plus infinitive. Okay, so that leads me to a question. Let me know if you need to see this again. All right, I'm going to put this down so I can see. What is an infinitive? Who remembers what an infinitive is? Tough question because it's not a word that you use a lot in English. All right, an infinitive is a verb, an action that is not conjugated. That's just in the basic form of the verb. That's just meaning the action. We don't know who's doing it. We don't know when it was done. None of that really matters, right? If I'd said to walk is an infinitive, right? It's an action. We don't know who's doing it. We don't know when it was done. But all we know is the action, to walk. That's my fingers walking, all right? If I said to talk, that's an infinitive, right? It's an action, talk, to talk. We don't know who's talking, we don't know when, but it doesn't matter. To talk is an infinitive, so it's not conjugated, okay? Technically, ir, to go, that's an infinitive, all right? So hopefully this makes more sense in a minute once we fill in some more of these blanks, okay? So underneath this, you'll have another one of those tables that we all know and we all probably hate by now, but we're going to conjugate the verb ir. We're going to say who's, just a refresher, right? So next to yo, how do I say it? Yo, I. How do I say I go? Yo, what? Yo voy, right? Yo voy means I go. Once again, this is a review, so if you can just fill this in on your own, you don't have to wait for me, all right? How do I say you go? Tu. To what? To vas, right? To vas, you go. To vas, you go. Now these can all mean as like yo voy can I go or I am going. Tu vas could be you go or you are going. All right. El ella usted, he, she, and you in a polite way. That form is va, right? El va, ella va, usted va, he goes, she goes, or polite you go. All right, top right, nosotros. You're gonna put first we go is nosotros. Nosotros vamos, right? We go. Nosotros vamos, we go. And they didn't put nosotras, but we all know that nosotras could go there as well. Nosotros or nosotras. But you'll notice, like I didn't make this handout, but you'll notice they put vosotros. There's that word we'd never used before, right? We usually just put an X in this box. If you want to put an X in that box, you can. I would suggest you do. All right. But if you want to know the form for vosotros, it's vais. But you can just leave an X there. All right. Like I said, they only use that word in Spain and certain districts of Spain. So it's very uncommonly used. So you can just X it out if you'd like. But if you want to know what that is, it's vais. And then finally, this bottom box here, ellos, they, or ellas, they, or you all. That's the plural form that I say you all go in a what? You all go in a van, right? Van. So this table is a nice review. Hopefully you've had this. We've done this for the past couple weeks now. Yo voy, I go. Tu vas, you go. Él va, ella va, she goes, he goes. Nosotros vamos, we go. Ellos or ellas van, they go. Or ustedes van, you all go. Now, like I said, I am going, you are going. He is going, she is going, we are going. So it could be like I'm currently doing that too. All right. So why am I telling you this? Why are you writing this down again? Because we are going to use this conjugated form of ir plus a plus an action to say that you're going to do that action. Okay. For instance, if I said I want to drink water, like if I want to drink in the future, I would say, the verb to drink is tomar. So I would say yo voy, I'm going. To tomar, to drink, right? So, for instance, the next blanks, these are sentences in Spanish, right? Let's see if we can figure out what they mean. Okay, it says vamos a hablar por teléfono. Okay, what does vamos mean? If you look up here, nosotros vamos. What does that mean? When we know vamos goes with nosotros. Nosotros is we. So we what? We are going, right? So we got vamos. Yeah, go. Good. So we are going. Nosotros, vamos, all by itself. Vamos means we are going. They didn't put nosotros in front because it's kind of understood, right? They didn't put nosotros in front, but we understand that vamos means we are going. What does letter A mean? Letter A just means to. Hablar. Hablar. You might know that, you might not know that, but this word here, hablar, means to talk. All right. So you're going to put talk there. So far we are going to talk, and then you can probably guess what por teléfono means, right? What do you think a teléfono is? What does that sound like? Teléfono. Obviously, hopefully you guessed telephone, right? So we're going to talk. Por teléfono means like on the telephone, all right? You just write on the phone. So that's the whole sentence for saying we are going to talk on the telephone. Now, on the phone. So really, in English, you'd probably say we're going to talk on the phone, right? We're going to talk. That's what that means. Vamos a hablar. We are going to talk, all right? So by stringing those two verbs together with a in the middle, and then hablar, which is the infinitive, the unconjugated form of a verb, you can say that I'm going to do this. I'm going to talk on the phone. Or we are going to talk, I should say. Vamos, right? For the second one, it says voy a. What is voy? Who is doing it if we say voy? All right, look at this table. Find voy. Hopefully you can see me. I can't see what I'm doing here. Find voy. You know it goes with yo, right? So yo is who? Who is yo? Don't say you. Yo is I, right? So if I said voy, that means I'm going, right? So you can write I am going. Or you can do what I did and just put I'm, right? I am going. This means I am going. You can write I am going or I'm going, right? But that's what voy means. I'm going. We know means what? What is Means to. Now, caminar, you may or may not know caminar. Caminar means to walk, all right? So you're going to write walk next. So you got voy a caminar. I am going to walk. And what does mean? You should know what means. Means to, right? So where am I going to walk? I'm going to walk to la escuela. One of those words you should probably know by now, right? What is la escuela? La escuela is the school, right? So voy a caminar a la escuela means I am going to walk to the school. Can you see that? Yeah. I'm going to walk to the school. Now you can see, by using verb tenses that we already know, we're actually talking about the future, all right? I'm going to walk to the school is different than saying I will walk to the school. Does it mean the same thing? Pretty much, right? The difference is, I think, if I said I will walk to the school, that's like, it's definitely going to happen. But if I say I'm going to walk to school, it's like, those are my plans. That's what I plan to do. May or may not happen. But for now, this is going to be perfect for us because this is allowing you to talk about the future without having to learn anything new. All right. For the next one, this is actually asking a question, right? We have question marks involved here. So we're actually asking a question. Now, was, we see was is here. So was is talking about who? Tu, right? What is tu? Tu is you, right? Now, this is kind of tricky because was means you are going. But if it's a question, how do you make a question out of that? You are going. How do I ask you, you are going? If I wanted to ask you, you are going, I would ask you, are you going, right? Are you going? Was, are you going? All right. Now, without the question, if I said was, it means you are going. But if I ask you it, I'm asking you, are you going, right? So we're gonna write, are you going? Are you going? And we know what letter A means. A means to. So if you want to write to there, you can. And then we got this verb correr. Correr means to run. To run. All right. So are you going to run? And then what does mañana mean? Hopefully we all know what mañana means. What does this word mean? Mañana? There it is. Mañana means when. It's a future word, right? Tomorrow. Okay. So tomorrow is the last word. And then put a question mark because we're asking the question. Are you going to run tomorrow? ¿Vas a correr mañana? Are you going to run tomorrow? So that's how you could ask, like you can ask someone else's plans too with this word, okay? At the bottom of this page, if you need to see that again here, let me know. I'll leave it up there for a little bit. If you're watching this later, feel free to just pause, copy it. But at the bottom of this page in this box, you'll notice some new information and some old information, right? These are some contractions. For weeks and weeks, we were talking about a plus l equals al, right? We know that a next to l, you have to smush them together to make al, right? We've been doing that for weeks now. Another one that's important to know is if you have the word de next to l, you can combine that to make del, right? Because if you look, the reason being is de and l. If you put de l together, you have that that vowel gap in your throat that doesn't flow well, and people don't like having that, right? So de plus l together makes del. The most common one you might know is that, well, no, that's not fair because there's a there's a big Taco Bell platter with tacos. It's called Tacos Bel Grande, and that's a play on words because it's supposed to be Tacos Del Grande, like of the big, right? But they changed it to be Bell because it's Taco Bell. I'm sure there are other examples of when you put de and l together, but if you ever see that in the future, if you see del, that means of the, right? De el, of the, del, you just smash together. Same reasoning behind al. All right. So some examples here. Yo voy al mercado. I am going to the mercado. Sorry, you see how they combined a and el to make al, right? Bottom example just says, los estudiantes van a buscar la información en los libros del texto, right? So the students are going to search for, buscar means to search for, to look for, la información, the information, in the libros. Remember what libros were? Libros are books. Del texto, all right, of the text. All right, so that's another way of saying textbooks, basically. But just so you have that, I don't know if that'll be useful in the future. What I wanted to do today, but I don't think we have time, is this page was in your last Blizzard bag. Some of you actually turned this in already. Alex did. I feel like someone else turned this in already. Brianna, I saw yours in the Blizzard bags, even though I don't know if you did any of the work, but your name was on one of these, so you probably don't have a copy of this, but this was in the first Blizzard bag. So I'd like to go through this eventually because it has a lot of practice. Unfortunately, a lot of you might have turned this in with your last Blizzard bags, either completed or not. So maybe on Wednesday we'll go through this. I know some of you turned it in, some of you might not have this anymore, but it's still good practice, okay? So today we talked about this, how we can talk about going to do something in the future without having to learn that future tense just yet, okay? We're going to finish up today by just a reminder that your country infographic is hopefully being worked on. I don't have it here. You know what I'm talking about, right? This thing here. If you have any questions about this or what it's asking, feel free to reach out to me, okay? Hopefully we started this. If not, you still have time. Make it colorful. You know how I'm grading it, right? All the information. Add color to it. I know we're not all artists. If you want to add some artsy fartsy stuff to it, it's going to help your grade. Or at least try. Last thing I want to do today is I want to give you my email. I had it ready. Here you go. You should know by now, but if not, yes, Chloe. I gave you three different like templates that you can use. You don't have to do it 3 times. Pick which one of these you like better. They're just different shapes, different layouts. Pick one that you like better. You don't have to don't do it 3 times. Pick one that you like, and then whatever country you were assigned, that's what you're going to do one on that country. Okay. But I wanted to give you guys options based on which template you liked better. Okay. good to see you finished it, Chloe. I wish there was a way for me to see it from you guys. But that leads me, if you like what Malachi did last Wednesday is we did a listen and write, and he sent me a picture of his listen and write to my email. Okay, so Chloe, if you wanted to like share your image, share your your finished infographic with me, you could just take a picture and email it to me. Here's my email. All right, joshua.minnick@summitacademies.org. Okay, maybe I should also type it down here. joshua.minnick@summitacademies.org. Right, so joshua.minnick@summitacademies.org. So that, yeah, in the chat is my email. If you want to send anything to me, if you have any questions, email me there. I have it go to my phone so I can see it as soon as you send it to me. All right. Once again, here it is as well. It was nice seeing Malachi's listen and write because it was like a real-time response to actually seeing it. Normally, I wouldn't have been able to see it until the end of the school year, right? If you don't send me pictures. So it's fine. If you can send me pictures, great. If not, I'll see it when you guys turn in the Blizzard bags at the end of the year. We only have like 4 weeks left of the school year, as crazy as that sounds. But it is 10:30. I should hop off here. Also, if you want more Spanish, check out the Spanish Dude on YouTube. He has some great videos on any topic you could think of. All right. With that being said, I will jump off of YouTube here. I will see you guys on Wednesday at 10 o'clock. So enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy the rest of your day. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me. I'm also in the Google Hangouts app thing. So if you want to message me on there, I can respond to that too. All right. So take care, guys. Stay safe. Get outside and enjoy some sunshine. And I will see you guys. I'll talk to you guys Wednesday.